Have you ever played the video game Red Dead Redemption 2? Many people describe it as being like Grand Theft Auto, but with horses and cowboys. Today, we're improving our English with an intense, heated, fierce rooftop fight scene from Red Dead Redemption 2. Let's get started by watching this first scene clip video. Arthur dodges the enemy's punch. First, let's check out synonyms for dodges. Arthur dodges, avoids, evades, sidesteps, stays away from, keeps away from the enemy's punch. And what are antonyms for dodges in this sentence? Arthur is hit by, is struck by the enemy's punch. Now, let's look at the word enemies. Arthur dodges the enemy's, foes, adversaries, opponents' punch. What about antonyms for enemies? Arthur dodges the friends, allies, buddies' punch. Now, remember, our original sentence was, Arthur dodges the enemy's punch. Here are some ways we could reword this. The enemy throws a punch, but Arthur dodges it. The enemy's punch is dodged by Arthur. Dodging protects Arthur from the enemy's punch. Next, let's look at the counterattack, which is a successful attack after you have defended, protected yourself. Arthur punches the enemy off the roof. So, let's look at punches. Arthur punches, strikes, hits, knocks the enemy off the roof. Our original sentence was, Arthur punches the enemy off the roof. Here's how we could reword this. The enemy is punched off the roof by Arthur. The punch from Arthur sends the enemy off the roof. Arthur's punch makes the enemy fall off the roof. Finally, let's look at the conclusion, ending, last part, final part. The two enemies fall and land on the ground together. First, let's look at synonyms for fall. The two enemies fall, drop, tumble, plummet, and land on the ground together. Let's also look at land on. The two enemies fall and land on, smack, hit, make contact with the ground together. Remember, our original sentence was, the two enemies fall and land on the ground together. Here are some reworded versions. After falling, the two enemies land on the ground together. The two falling enemies land on the ground together. The two enemies land on the ground after falling. That's our video. These action words help you understand fight scenes in games and movies, films, motion pictures. Thank you for watching with me.